What's up, guys? Jason X for SCNS Live, powered by Cinelinx.com, and I just got through watching Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and their season premiere, and man, I liked it. Okay, right off the bat, this season opener was probably one of the better ones we've seen from them. They need to keep that kind of momentum going. That was awesome with the whole Ghost Rider. We're seeing a little peek of him, the car, the carnage, awesome. And we see a smaller cast is kind of working. Look, I was sad to see, Mockingbird go and everything. But honestly, the smaller cast of them split up seems to be working a little bit more because we can focus on these characters a little bit. I actually like that. It'll be good when we, as May see us, when we get the band back together. But for right now, I like them separate. Also, Sokovia Accords are well into effect. I love the interaction between Mac and Yo-Yo. Mac, come on, man. She is hot for you. Go for this girl. I like Mac's character, and I really like Yo-Yo, and I like how they're playing off of each other. But man, enough of this sexual tension. Mac, go for it, buddy. We see what Radcliffe was working on with LMDs. Yes, life model decoys are now in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and I could not be happier. That was awesome. I love the little references to decoy. Fitz is probably traveling down a bad road here, but you know what? This is part of the Marvel Universe, so I'm glad it's finally in there. So life model decoys, and also he was installing hardware. Goth Daisy is back in her disguise, and I love the whole cloak and dagger thing with her talking to Yo-Yo on the bus. That gives that whole agent thing, that training that she got, making sure that she's still utilizing that to stay off the radar and get information. And I'm kind of glad she's working with Yo-Yo. That means we get to see more of her. I like Yo-Yo, I like her powers, and this little interaction, pretty cool. Love that scene on the bus. All right, now, no one seems to really not dislike strongly the new director, but they don't seem to like him at all. So I'm like, who is the new director? Who are we dealing with here? Also, Simmons has really turned into a jerk about this whole thing. Mouthing off to May? That's unheard of. I mean, she's really getting a little too big for her britches. I wonder if it's going to come a point that May's just going to smack the crap out of her. But yeah, I found myself kind of disliking Simmons here, which is kind of weird, but she's a changed person from last season. She went through a lot. Maybe we're going to see this change in character, but honestly, I kind of disliked her a little bit here. Coulson's upgraded hand with a little x-ray thing. I love the comment he makes to Mac, like, you want this kind of tech, you chop off your own hand next time. Good little nod to, a couple seasons, a couple episodes ago. That was great. Love that. Ghost Rider executing somebody again. That was pretty cold-blooded and brutal. I figure you lied to me, so you gotta die. That's Ghost Rider. No frills, no crap like that. Oh, I live in a time when the Punisher and Ghost Rider are on TV. I love this age I'm living in. Once again, I like the reference to the Ultron incident with them developing the AI and everything. The life model decoy to me is honestly very scary because I don't know where they're going to go with this. Is it going to be something like the LMDs are going to gain sentience or something like that? Who are they going to take over? Who are they going to replace? It's almost like kind of a Skrull invasion thing. We don't know where this is going to go, but they're not perfected yet. But with Fitz's know-how behind it, they possibly could be. So, yeah, kind of worrisome. Now, the gang at the end, what the hell did they open? Already we're setting it up for some other things that happened this season, but what the hell did they open? I might be down on my comic references, but I'm not sure who that character was, who that ghostly character was that was just making people's eyeballs go, and then they turn and kill each other. If you know, mention in the comments who that is. I'm not familiar. I mean, I'm a huge Marvel fan, but I just don't know who that was. Either way, it is bringing more of that mysticism into the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. universe. More, because that's basically what Ghost Rider is based around. And we know that Doctor Strange now exists. So magic is coming into the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and this seems like an area where they're going to focus on it as well. Lastly, we see Reyes squaring off with Skye. That scene was pretty awesome. He's holding his own. And then we see the transformation. The flesh crack and melt and fall off, leaving the fiery skull there. And at that point, I'm just like, yes, it is here. We finally see him up close. And honestly, for the TV budget, I think they did well. The flames look really good. It kind of had a mix of classic Ghost Rider with a little bit of the new comic character thrown in there, but just enough to kind of keep it old school. I like that. I like how he was grabbing weapons. They were becoming inflamed. And that's basically what, the Ghost Rider is all about. So they captured that very well. I love the look of the Ghost Rider, and I cannot wait to see more. Gabriel Luna, you are making us Texans proud, as I responded to him on Twitter, because that was pretty awesome, because the stars at night are big and bright deep in the heart of Texas. And lastly, we close out. I thought we were going to see the new director, but no. We see more of Robbie Reyes's secret life and his brother, who is a very important part of the comic book. I'm kind of glad they included him because he is part of that character, and it was awesome to see that. Now, overall, I thought the episode was good. I like that it's going to be a two-parter, and we're going to get to see more of the Ghost Rider. I was actually afraid for a little bit, like, is that it? Is that all we're getting? No. We are getting more, and I hope they kind of bring him back throughout the season. Maybe even becoming an ally. Don't overuse it, but with this element being brought into Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and putting it at a higher budget, I'm so on board with it. I hope they keep this up. I think if they keep this momentum going, we can easily get to the episodes we need for a syndication series. And maybe, honestly, if they keep up this kind of momentum, we might get another season out of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I know people were disappointed in the last one, and the one before that they were not as on board with. But this one was really good. This was a good start. Please don't let me down. I am all in for the episodes if they keep up at this level. Anyway, guys, I'm Jason the Expert, Super Cool Nerd Show. Like this video, subscribe. Tell me what you thought of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I want to hear it. Like us on Twitter at SCNS Live. Go visit us on Facebook at SCNS Live. And until next time, guys, catch you later.